Well, we have to start this chat, Giannis, with a happy birthday. And I did try to get a cake. I tried to organise a cake. Apparently, there's 2 cakes here and not one for you. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on. Actually, the team got me a cake. And it was, it was kind of awkward because, like, when it's the birthday of my teammates, they get, like, little cookies or cupcakes.
Mm-hmm.
I got a whole cake. And, a lot of my teammates were complaining, why did I get the big cake and not a cupcake like everybody else? Told them they got to get a few buckets, man. Once you get a few buckets, you're able to get a cake. But little, how you say it, parenthesis before we start. This is ESPN Australia?
Yes.
Yeah.
When are you coming, by the way? You know, a lot of people love you over there.
I'm not coming. You guys have Joe Ingles over there.
That's right.
You guys produced Joe Ingles.
Mm-hmm.
He sucks.
You're not missing Joe. Is that what you're saying?
Nah, he sucks. No, I'm joking. I love Joe. He went to the store and he was like buying shoes for his kids. He was like, hey, I know Giannis, like I need a discount. And I was like, no, man, take your wallet out and pay some money, man. Let me get some royalties from the shoes. Thank you for being a great customer. Funny story.
Hey, I know last year, well, you've said before a few times what you might like for your birthday. I know last year you drew a few headlines. You said maybe put the kids to bed. And I don't know if we need to go there, but what are you expecting? This is a different birthday. We're in Vegas. What are you expecting?
Nah, I cannot do that because my kids are in Milwaukee, and my wife she's not here. So if I get freaky tonight, I might also.
You're in trouble. Don't do that.
I might also get in trouble, man. So, nah, man. I just want to, get some rest, relax a little bit, enjoy all this, and hopefully, get ready for the game tomorrow.
Last time we did speak, though, it's been nearly 4 years. At that point in time, your first boy, Liam, who's only a few weeks old, since that time, you've got multiple kids now. You've won a title. You've won another MVP, a finals MVP. How has Giannis changed over the last 4 years?
No, I think I'm a little bit more laid back than before. Obviously, when I approach the game, I'm trying to be as locked in as possible and serious and to enjoy the game. But I try to be as laid back because all those things make the environment heavy. Like people when they approach you, like like all serious and all that. But I'm just trying to be as laid back as possible, enjoy the game, enjoy the experiences that I throughout the season, because every season is a new experience. Every game is a new game to accomplish something new, something that you've never done before. Good or bad. It might suck, it might be great, but I try to be as much as I can. I understand, but those things do not matter as much. What matters for me to keep on improving, keep on evolving as a human being, father, brother, partner, basketball player. It's somewhere there in the list, and just keep on being the best version of myself. And as long as I'm able to do that, I believe I put myself in position to be successful. But I think before I was so maybe no, I gotta do that. Like you don't have to do nothing. I want to do stuff, but yeah, I try to be a little bit with the people that know me a little bit more laid back. Try to enjoy the games more now.
What about this year? It's fascinating because you've had the same type of guys around this team for a few years now, and there's been change. And you've been asked about Dame so many times.
Yes.
But the thing that's been interesting to me, you said from the start, I'm happy to have Dame here. He does what he does. But seeing it on the court, I don't think you always see that with a superstar. Instead of straight away, maybe it's the fourth quarter, Dame's taking those shots. And you're a superstar, and this is the first time you've played with a guy like Dame. And I feel like there's some ego stuff that people have to get over. How have you found that challenge? Did you talk to people? Is it natural for you? How's it been?
Look, I've played with superstars. Brook Lopez, Chris Middleton,
that's true.
Drew Holiday.
That's my bad.
I've played with great superstars, so we got to give them credit. But somebody on the level of Dame, like you understand, like I'm not the first guy to play with a superstar, and I'm not gonna be the last guy, And it's either you struggle and you don't win games, and you try to keep on figuring it out ways for it to work for you and not to work for the rest of the team or for the guy that's next to you, or either you figure out a way to be successful. And I think I'm mature enough to understand that I've accomplished a lot of things in my life, and I'm extremely blessed. And I love the game of basketball, and I want to play the game of basketball for a lot of more years. But I understand that in order for me to play the game of basketball in a high level, I have to work within a team. I have to sacrifice some things. In the last couple of years, I've been, leading the league in fourth quarter points. This year, I don't think that's going to be the case anymore. But I'm okay with that because I understand the guy that has the ball is maybe a better fourth quarter scorer than me, and I'm okay with that. I'm going to do other things. I'm going to set screens for him. I'm going to rebound the ball, and there's going to be times that it's going to be my time, and when it's my time, then I do what I do. Hopefully, maybe I make some good plays for the team. But at the end of the day, like, you have to understand when your teammates thrive, and Dame thrives in the fourth quarter, and sometimes you have to give him the ball to make the right play, either for himself or either for us. And sometimes even I've done it in the past, with Chris. Like, Chris thrives in the big moment. He feels very comfortable making that big shot. Oh, not making it. Sorry, let's say taking that big shot. And sometimes he makes, sometimes he misses. You have to understand that. Like, hey man, like, Tim Duncan played with a lot of superstars. And sometimes he wasn't the top scorer. He wasn't the guy that you went down the stretch. But he was very successful in his team. Like, LeBron, everybody, man, Kobe, everybody. If you see throughout the leagues, a lot of people play with a lot of super. You have to understand, like, it's in order for you to be really good, you have to work within a team, and sometimes you have to take a step back so you can take 10 steps forward.
You've gotten so much better, I think, over the last few years at speaking like that and looking at the bigger picture and understanding there's going to be a bit of a roller coaster at times. But I also still get the idea that you're impatient to win and to get another title. How have you balanced that, and where is the level of urgency and maybe impatience to get back to the top again?
I won't say I want to win, and I won't say I'm impatient, because I believe I have years in front of me, and I know how stubborn I am. I know eventually, I believe I'm going to make it happen. But at the end of the day, like, it's the game of basketball. You don't know what tomorrow brings. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, not me, the whole team, everybody wants to win a championship. But if it doesn't happen, I think I've been in a position that I also feel comfortable with that. But at the end of the day, like, I play for that every day. I will not play for nothing less. And especially with the talent that this team have, why would we play for something less? So at the end of the day, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But at the end of the day, that's what we play for. That's pretty much it.
You might face LeBron in this tournament. We're happy to be here. I know we're going to wrap this up, but I hope you enjoy the experience. It's a pleasure to see you again, man.
Pleasure. Face LeBron if we win.
That's right.